Perfect Petunia's luncheon a huge success. The chicken a la king was lovely, Mary Alice. And the peppermint fudge was to die for, Florence. And I just don't know what to say about the Waldorf salad, Marietta.
Why, thank you, Dixiana. I outdid myself. I customized it this year. Instead of apples, I used marshmallows and green maraschino cherries. Instead of walnuts, I used Spanish peanuts. And instead of mayonnaise, I used Cool Whip. So I'm not calling it any Waldorf salad anymore. I'm calling it an Econo Lodge salad in honor of our town's finest hotel.
In the O'Connell Lodge, our restaurant, they wouldn't serve that mess. I wondered what it was, but it was so sweet. Oh, it folded back my teeth and turned my tongue green. Oh.
I heard that, Gloria. You have no room to talk, as you didn't make anything this year. All you did was bring the paper napkins.
And the paper plates. And they matched. I understand festive and what's.
I can take you, Gloria. Don't you think for a minute that I could.
Don't you even try to touch me because you made that nasty salad.
It was not nasty.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I am a master of martial arts. Get over me.
This year's luncheon is not going to deteriorate into a fistfight like last year. And if the police get called, it's on your heads. There's no money in the budget for bail.
Well, Gloria, it's true. You did only have to bring paper plates and napkins. I, on the other hand, had to make chicken a la king for 27 women.
It is the responsibility of the newest member to bring the entree. It is a time-honored tradition.
And we play rock, paper, scissors over who gets to bring the paper goods.
Well, last year, I had to make beef stroganoff, 17 pounds of cubed beef, and 6 containers of sour cream. 6! Oh, man. But you know, I just cried with joy this year when I learned I just had to make the peas.
Yes. Well, 2 years ago, I had to make turkey and dressing. Dang near put me in bed for a week, I'll tell you.
Excuse me, ladies, but time is a waste, and I came here to play bingo, and the CSPDA gets the hall at 3:30.
That's my cue to leave.
Leave? Like, why would you leave when we're just getting ready to play bingo? And if you leave now, you won't win a prize.
If I stay, I wouldn't get a prize. It's best I leave.
Gloria, if you're going to go, then go. Don't be scaring Mary Alice. You're only causing trouble, and I don't like trouble. Thanks for the napkins. See you at the meeting in January. Oh, and take your friend with you.
But I don't want to go. I want to play bingo.
Ladies, just remember, it's just a game.
First, for the benefit of our new members, we made some improvements to the traditional bingo game. Instead of those tiny little balls, special deck of bingo cards with all the numbers 1 through 75 represented on each card, which I will randomly draw and call. Don't worry, I'll shuffle between every game.
Hey, excuse me. I noticed that some members have 2 cards. I'd like to have a second card, please.
We would love for you to have 2 cards, but we don't have enough cards.
In fact, several years ago, some punch was spilt on several of the cards, and they were just ruined.
So we decided at our January officers meeting that elected officers would get 2 cards each.
And now it has become another time-honored tradition. If you're ever lucky enough to be elected to office, you too will get 2 cards. It's just a small perk for all the drudgery it is to run this club.
But you play 2 cards too? You're the caller.
Marietta and Lucy Bell are kind enough to play one of my cards each. Now, are we ready, ladies?
Get on with it, Tiziana. Stop dilly-dallying.
B15. That's B15.
Got it, all 3 cards!
Well, I don't have it.
Well, me either.
B13.
You're the 3!
O69.
Must be my day, all 3 cards!
B7.
But finally, I got one.
Well, I haven't had anything, not that I really expected to.
I17.
And how did that get in there? And I only got it on one of my cards.
And I don't have it on any of mine.
Well, the saints be praised, I got one.
B3.
That's more like it, all 3 cards.
B1.
Wow, that sure was fast.
Yeah, 2 numbers longer than last year.
Did they vote bingo?
Actually, I have 3 bingos, sweetheart.
And I only have 2 bingos.
That's 5 bingo.
Isn't that lucky? Ladies, get your prizes. Remember, 2 of those are mine.
I know this might be silly to ask, but don't you think we ought to be checking those numbers to make sure there was a bingo?
You're right. It is silly of you to ask. Unless you want to call us liars and cheats to our faces.
Well,
Ladies, clear your cards. The Desert Shadows pole dancers will be here before you know it, and we've got prizes to win. B15.
Excuse me, I thought you were gonna shuffle those cards between games.
Did I forget to do that?
Uh-huh.
Can you call that shuffling?
Yes, we do. And if you want to shuffle the cards, you get yourself elected president. Our next number is I-16.
Well, at least it's not another B.
I got it on all 3 cards.
Oh, of course they do. Of course they do.
I-24. I-24.
Oh, don't tell me you got it on all 3 cards.
I've only got it on 2 of mine.
All 3 of mine.
it's on mine too.
Will wonders never cease? I-18.
Oh, I see. We've gone from the B's to the I's.
O-74.
Those pesky O's keep slipping up and I don't have it on any of my cards.
I-21. I-21.
I don't need any two more numbers to bingo.
I-27.
That's one of them.
Why am I not surprised?
I-19.
I have not had a single number called in 2 games, not one number in 2 games.
Oh, I feel your pain, Florence. We only bingoed on 3 of our 2 cards.
But I'm sure at least one of those was mine. Ladies, get your prizes. Everybody clear your cards.
Aren't you even going to pretend to shuffle the cards?
If you insist. B-15. B1. B1.
Can I see that card?
No, you may not. I am your club president, and you should have complete trust in me. G46. G46. See a G.
I got one. I finally got one.
Woohoo! Ladies, be nice. And our next number is B13.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
B3.
Ah, I got a nice run going here.
B7.
I think those were exactly the same numbers as the first game.
Oh, no, she didn't call G46 the first game.
Well, that's the only one. All the rest were exactly the same.
Luck of the draw. Don't be a sore loser. Ladies, get your prizes and clear your cards.
Not so friggin' fast.
Don't you be using that borderline profanity around here, Mary Alice. We are a ladies' Christian group, and you're just acting that way because you and your friends haven't been particularly lucky today.
I think what Mary Alice is trying to point out is that luck has nothing to do with it.
It's exactly the same way it was last year. I don't even know why we bother pretending to play this.
It was not exactly the same as it was last year. I think one of you ordinary members won one game last year.
No, we didn't. And besides that, I would like to take home one prize once, at least one time.
You know what? If it's all fair and square, let's trade cards.
Absolutely not. These have always been our cards.
It's another time-honored tradition.
Well, I have just about had it with all of your time-honored traditions.
Me too. I want a bingo and I want a bingo today.
Well, I'm sure that it's not always the way you have done it. But I think it's the way that you're going to be doing it from now on.
Well, I will make a motion. I want to put a motion on the floor that next year we buy a new bingo game, one with the little tiny balls that roll around in the cage.
And I second it.
Thank you.
No, you can't go around making motions and changing time-honored traditions. That's just not the way we do it.
And every member just gets one card, only one. It's a revolution.
from now on. Viva La Revolution!
Stop it, Everybody sit down. We are the officers. We make the rules.
Maybe not anymore. Have you ever heard of a revolt?
I've heard of a revolt. We just don't have them. They're not even in our Constitution.
Viva Fair Bingo, my fellow Petunias! This is a coup!
And ladies, can we make this a bloodless coup because we have to clean this hall at the end of the meeting?
Well, all right. A bloodless coup! If they surrender. Otherwise, I'm not making any promises.
This is worse than the fight last year. They just threw things.
Yeah, the janitor had to break it up, and some of the ladies just quit the club.
And you still did it again this year?
Oh, they're just blowing it all out of proportion. It's not like the gifts are worth that much. You know, we're not cheating you out of a car or a Hawaiian vacation.
Last year, I only got 2 candles, 3 bath salts, and a book of inspirational poetry.
I would have loved to have a book of poetry.
That's the point. It's the principle of the thing. We should all have a chance to win. We shouldn't have institutionalized cheating.
If they have it in the government, why can't we have it here?
I can't change what they do in Congress, Dixiana, but I can change what we're doing here. Hand me those cards, or it's gonna get ugly. Everybody, change cards. And remember, it's one.
Well, I never!
Well, boo-hoo!
You never have before, but you definitely are now. Cards, would you do the honor of shuffling the cards?
Mary Alice, look! Some of these cards are marked.
Again, why am I not surprised? But it doesn't matter now, ladies, because I'm not going to play. So I'm not going to cheat.
You say that now, Mary Alice, but just wait till the power goes to your head.
Power? What power? I'm not taking over as president, Dixiana. This is all yours again in January. Besides, there's not enough bath salts or candles in the world that could make me take your job. Oh, look, we have 30 minutes before the Desert Shadows pole dancers arrive. So, ladies, let's play some real bingo. And the first number is G47.
Well, officers, let's have a shot of Fireball before we change into our golden